What's up? I'm waiting for YouTube to go live. Here we are. Hope you guys are doing incredible, awesome on a Thursday night. Man, has this week flown by or has this week flown by? It's crazy, man. This week is flying by. I wanted to needs to improve, but where do you need to improve the most? We can all get better. I just put something in my group, in my Secure Agent Mentor Facebook, our Security Mentor group in Facebook, and I put up a post and I put up a poll. I said, hey, where do you need to improve the most? You know, if you could improve, where would you need to improve? I'm going to be doing another live training on Sunday night of this week, and that's the reason I put up the group. That's the reason I put the poll in the group. And I said, hey, where do you need to improve the most? Do you need to improve the most at cold calling? Or calling leads? You need to improve the most at your sales presentation. Do you need to improve the most at asking for referrals? Do you need to improve the most at business planning, strategizing? Do you need to improve the most at closing the sale? You need to get smarter. Do you need to improve the most by door knocking? Man, everyone can improve. What's up, Rance? What's up, Jeremy? Dude, everyone can improve. We can all get better. We can all go from wherever we are right now to wherever we want to be. Coach Burt, man, he's going to be speaking at the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. He said everybody needs. What's up, Kate? Appreciate you. Thank you so much for liking that. I appreciate all the thumbs up. Coach Burt's going to be at the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. I got a chance to see him live at the 10X Growth Con. I'm telling you what, it was life-changing. That dude doesn't even realize how good of a public speaker he really is. He says everybody needs a coach in life. Everyone needs a coach in life. I need a coach. You need a coach. Whether it's a support system at home, just a positive influence that loves you, that takes care of you, that looks after you. I need to get better at appointment setting. Dude, Kyle, man, I appreciate the honesty, buddy. Most agents need help the most in that specific area. You are not alone, I promise. I would say that is the most common and the most popular area that agents need improvement. We all need to improve. What's up, Albert? We all need to improve. We all need to get better. If you're jumping and watching this on Facebook, please share this thing out. I'm going to go ahead and jump on my laptop and share this out to personally as well. We can all improve. We all need to improve. We all need to improve in different ways, though, too. Just because you know what? I can improve I can always improve at calling leads, right? I mean, everyone can improve at calling leads. Terry on YouTube should say, I need to improve on taking care of my lapsed policies. I would say that's dude, I'd say that's pretty common. I'd say that I see that a lot. Agents give up on losing business. Dude, don't give up on it. They were your client at one point. They loved you at one point. They had faith and trust enough in you at one point to not give up on you. So don't give up on them. Seriously. At all. They bought once, they'll buy again. Maybe they've changed their mind. Maybe they're not sure about you. Maybe they're not sure about the product. Whatever the case is, like Terry said, man, we can all improve in different areas. And so that's the sole purpose of this 8% Nation Insurance Conference. That's the sole purpose. That's why we're doing this, because I feel like everyone, as Coach Burt says, everybody needs a coach in life. Everyone can improve in some way. I want to know, live on video tonight, Facebook and YouTube, where do you feel like you can improve the most? Can you get smarter? It's always going to drink smart water. My wife says that it'll help me get smarter. Right? How can we improve? Everyone can improve. Where can you improve? If you had to say in your business that if you had to pick an area, maybe it was calling leads, maybe it was calling leads, appointment setting, same thing. Maybe it was the actual sales presentation. Maybe it was closing. Maybe it was figuring out the numbers of your business. There's a lot of agents that would love, for instance, I did a coaching session think it was yesterday. My calendar's on my phone, so my days are running together. I think it was yesterday. I did a coaching session. I've done several coaching sessions this week. I did one with an agent from San Antonio, Texas. Is what made me think of it the most. I can improve on being more attentive, dude. Focus is everything, brother. Thanks for sharing that, Jeremy. I was doing a coaching session with an agent from San Antonio, Texas, and he said, "Hey, Cody, I want to consistently make 25 to 30K a month." Okay. You want to sell 25 to 30K a month. How do you do it? So what we did is we broke down the numbers. And I said, okay, that's about, that's about 6 to 8K a week. So let's just use 7,500 as an example. You take 30K, you divide it by 4 weeks, that's $7,500 per week. What's the average annual premium for a final expense life insurance sale? It's about 720 bucks. Okay, so 7,500 divided by 720, it's about 10 apps, just a little over 10 policies. Okay, so you need to write 10 policies every single week. I said, okay, well, let's break down the numbers even more. What's up, Lesia? When we're breaking down the numbers even more, and you know that you need 10 policies every single week to earn 7,500 bucks. When you sit with someone, what percentage of the time do you close business? And I think the agent said about 60 to 70% of the time. I said, okay, so if you need 10 policies, then you need to run and sit with about 15 people per week. Hope you guys are following my math. If you're not, ask me some questions. I said, okay, well, of the percentage of your appointments, how many appointments of yours? What's up, Noel? Of your appointments, when you set an appointment, what percentage of those appointments actually stick? And he said, oh, about 75%, about 80%. I said, okay. So according to your math and according to what you're wanting to accomplish, you need to set 20 appointments. You need to sit with 15, and you need to close 10 apps. Maybe it's 8 appointments. Maybe you only close half. Maybe you close 7.5 to 8 of those 15 sits. Okay, well, if that turns into, but say that a couple of them are spouses or dual sales. Well, if that's the case, you're literally right at your 10 apps. But all it took was figuring out the numbers. For this agent that I was doing a coaching session with, what's up, Nathan? What's up, Brandon? I was doing a coaching session with an agent from San Antonio, Texas. And when I was doing this coaching session, the agent was, what's up, man? The agent was all about, hey, I need to write 30K. I need to write 30K. I need to write 30K. How do I write 30K every single month? And that sounds big to a lot of people, but it's extremely possible when you start to break down the numbers. You start to break down the math of what you're looking to accomplish. And so what I learned really quick in that call is, okay, he's decent at his script and setting appointments. Okay. He's decent at overcoming objections. Can he improve in those areas? Absolutely. Everyone can. Even I can improve in those areas. I can improve at, what's up, Brian? Even I can improve. Dude, I saw your video on the FFL private jet, man. That was really cool. I love that. Everyone can improve at their script, calling leads, setting appointments. Everybody can improve at overcoming objections. But this agent wanted to make, during this coaching session, this agent wanted to make 30K every single month. Well, to break down the numbers, we learned that according to an average final expense sale, he needed about 10 final expense apps per week to equal $7,500 per week. In that example, we broke down his closing percentages, how many appointments he needed, how many of his appointments, how many stick. We broke down all the numbers. And literally, this agent, the numbers was he has to set 20 appointments. He has to have at least 15 of those stick so that he's actually sitting. What's up, Delia? So he's actually sitting with 15 clients, prospects every single week. And of that, according to his closing ratio, the numbers that this guy gave me from San Antonio, Texas during our coaching session, he would end up selling about 10 policies per week, writing about 10 apps per week. But how does he get to 20? How does he get to 20 appointments? Well, he said, hey, I said, hey, what's up, Brandon? I said, hey, dude, if you want to set 20 appointments per week, and you know you have to do that to hit your numbers that you're wanting to happen, about how many, when you get a lead, when you get 10 leads, about how many appointments you set? He said, about a third. I said, okay, well, I said, that's a little low, but okay. We'll use your math. In that example, he needed about 50 to 60 leads a week to write $30K a month, all by breaking down the numbers of what he was looking to accomplish. It's not a crazy tough business. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's not a crazy tough business, but I know that for an agent to make $30K a month, dude, they're gonna need a lot of leads. They're gonna need to run they're gonna need to set a lot of appointments. They're gonna need to run a lot of appointments. They're gonna need to close a good portion of their appointments. Is it possible? 100%. We can improve it in some way, constantly. This agent needed to improve in strategizing and figuring out what his plan was for his business. But even more important than just figuring out what was most important in his business. What's up, Nick? To get to 30K a month, this specific agent, he knew that he also needed to get better at setting appointments. He also knew that he needed to get better at overcoming objections. We did a live role play. He said, hey, Cody, I want to see what you would do if a client is saying, hey, I'm super busy. I work during the day. I work till 8, 9 o'clock at night. Okay, well, when do you go into, and so we're live role playing. Okay, so when do you go into work? He said, oh, the fake client we were role playing said, about 7 a.m. Okay, well, working all day. So in that case, man, that is awesome, buddy. They're working you a lot. You're in the Texas heat. That's awesome. So how about Saturdays? If I could squeeze you in, normally I've got a couple. Saturdays get filled up quick. I got a couple of spots on Saturday mornings, generally for a couple minutes, at least drop off the new information. What time do you work on Saturdays? He said sometimes. Okay, do you work on this Saturday? This was a live role-playing example. Yeah, I work this Saturday. Okay, well, you know what? They keep you really busy. Tell me this. You requested the information. I'm only getting back to you on what you requested. You requested it. It's the new, updated, important information that you wanted. Dude, is this something you still want? Is this something that if we can make time for each other, that you'd like to get it? Because you can't set an appointment with everyone you talk to. If that individual is, because no one's busy 13, 14 hours a day and works every single Saturday and never has 5 minutes for you. It's impossible. It's just not true. And so if the client or a prospect is being unrealistic or difficult or acting like they don't want to see you, that's fine. I'll attempt. I'll be positive. I'll be respectful. I'll be persistent. And I'll try as hard as I can 3 or 4 times. After that, I've got to see if they are serious. I've got to take it away. I've got to see if it's still important to them, because I can't see everyone, and I certainly can't see them if they don't want to see me, if they want to at least set aside a few moments for me to drop off the information. And so in that example with that live role playing, that was something that this agent struggled with when he was setting appointments, was people that, that's normal. You're going to get people that don't always want to see you. You're going to get people that don't always want to sit down with you. But when that happens, what's up, Lance? When that happens, what do? What do you say? You can't sit with all of them. You can be persistent. You can be respectful, responsible, positive, stay in an agreeable state, try to continue to overcome their objection 3 or 4 times on that initial call. But eventually, if I'm not getting anywhere, take it away and see if it's still semi-important to them. If you take it away like that you're busy, like that you've got other people to see, like that it's important, like it's urgent, like you're only getting back to them because they requested the information. Sometimes they may not. What's up, Joshua? Sometimes they may not like you taking the information away. What's up, Robert on YouTube? Hope you're well, Bob. Sometimes they won't like that you're taking that away from them. They won't like that you may be too busy for them. And so taking it away, you know what? It won't work every time, but if I'm being persistent and I'm not getting anywhere, then I'm going to take it away just to see if it's still important. What do you guys think? Where can you guys improve the most? I would say that just a general overview of all the insurance agents in the industry, I think 92% of agents fail because they struggle doing what needs to be done. They struggle with calling leads. They struggle. I think my Facebook just turned sideways, right? I don't know what I did, but they struggle with the tough stuff, the easy stuff, doing what they know needs to be done. If you know that, hey, I need to bingo. If you know you need to call leads, then call them. You're not going to be great at something until you do it a few times, right? You're not going to be great at calling leads the first time you call them. That's rare. Hey, let me know on Facebook. Am I sideways? I tap my phone and all of a sudden it turns sideways. Am I sideways on Facebook? Robert, you're right, man. Robert on YouTube is 100% right. Let me know. Am I sideways on YouTube? I'm sorry, on Facebook. Help me out. I guess I can look on my computer and tell myself, huh? I'm officially sideways. Yes. All right. Well, we're going to fix that right now. All right. Bear with me. I'm changing I got my pop socket working. My pop socket's getting stuck in my tripod. Let's do that back. Well, it ain't liking me on Facebook tonight. You know what? What do you guys think? Where do you need to improve the most? Everybody needs to improve. Where do you need to improve the most? Everyone can improve. Travis, focus. Yep, focus is tough, man. Keeping your eye on the prize is tough. It's super tough. It really is. My Facebook is all jacked up. We can all improve in different areas. And most of us need to improve in the same ways, right? Most of us need to improve in the exact same ways. All right, I'm coming back on. Hang on, give me a second. I'm still on YouTube. You guys are bearing with me. I appreciate that very much. Let's see if I can get this fixed and working here. All right. I'm not going to set you on my Facebook. I'm not going to set you on my tripod this time. I'm literally just going to set you on my computer. Well, let me set you on my tripod. I may lie. I'm just not going to touch it this time. Where do you need to improve the most, man? No matter where they are in their life, everyone can get better. Robert says you can either, yeah. I know I'm coming. Thank you, buddy. I'm definitely coming through okay on YouTube, but I tap my note to self. Hey, note to self. Hey, don't note to self. Do not tap your Facebook screen when you're live on Facebook. It'll turn your screen. Antonio says finding time to dial. I have a 9-to-5 job. You know when the best time. You know when the best time to call of the week is. I've noticed the best times to call to address Antonio's. What's up, Joshua? Thanks for jumping back in, buddy. I've noticed that the best times to call are evenings, weekday evenings. I've also noticed Saturday mornings, weekday evenings, Saturday mornings. What's up, Danny? Saturday mornings and Sunday evenings. I would say that what's up, Chad? I would say that Sunday evenings, Sunday early evenings, I'm talking like 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock is arguably the best time of the week to call your leads. Most people don't know that. Most people never call on Sundays. Well, if you think about it, we got like 2,000 total views on my we got like 2,000 total views on my video from Sunday night. when I was teaching agents live on video how to earn $187,460 over the next 12 months. And when that happened, when I did that, why did we get so many views from Sunday night until now? The reason why is on Sunday night, why do you think I jumped on camera and did a video on Sunday night? Because I was bored. You're normally not busy on a Sunday night. And if that's the case, maybe, just maybe, the prospect isn't busy either. And so if that's the case, if I'm bored, if you're watching me on YouTube and Facebook on Sunday nights, then the prospect's probably sitting there on their couch watching TV, taking a walk, grilling, sitting outside, doing nothing. So that's why I believe Sunday early evenings, late afternoon, early evening, is the best time of the week to call your leads. You want to reach a lot of leads? You want to set a lot of appointments? Give Sunday late afternoon, early evening a try. It'll surprise you big time. Robert says, responses to objections is where I need the most work. Dude, I would say that's where most people need the most work. I would say a lot of people need that. I mean, calling leads and overcoming objections, that fits hand in hand. Okay, so if you think you need to improve at responding to objections, then try this. You've heard my 3 A's, and maybe everyone can't off the cuff overcome objections with my 3 A's like I can, but be agreeable. When you hear an objection, be agreeable, because one thing I know if I try to overcome objection and I try to be negative and I try to be difficult or I try to get offended when they say something, it's never going to work. I'm never going to get them to do what I want. If the goal is to make money, if the goal is to set an appointment, if the goal is to get in the house, then you'll stay positive. You'll stay agreeable. When the client says, hey, I'm not interested. Excellent. What's up, Tim? The client says, hey, I'm not interested. Perfect. I get it. I'm totally with you. A lot of clients have said that. I'll be out in your area anyway. I feel like I might as well drop it off. I'll be out there Thursday. Should I drop this information off on mornings or afternoons? Which is better? The biggest thing with objections is agree, stay agreeable, answer their objections in some way, and then ask. The psychology is if you try to overcome objections, but you do it without actually finishing with a question, you will have a low Christina, if you just agree and answer and you don't ask when you're overcoming objections, what's going to happen? They're going to restate the original to your question rather than restating their original objection. How to not have leads hang up right after I make the introduction statement, even though they just submitted the lead an hour ago. Talking about digital leads. Yep. Dude, if they hang up, there's not much you can do yourself. Now, there's a couple of options. If a lead hangs up, does that mean that they never had interest? No. Probably means they really had interest. Does that mean that you should never work them again? You should never recall them. You should never continue to call them. No. Because if you got a lead, if you paid for a lead, what you can do is you can recall it the next day. Act like you're somebody else or act like you're the same person. Hey, sorry we get disconnected. Call them right back. Or try the whole manager thing. Flip it to another agent. Have a manager call to check in. Have another agent call. Maybe that person was really busy or in a really bad mood when you first called. But the next time, what's up, CB? But the next time you call, they may be in a better mood. They may forget that they even hung up on you. Just because a lead hangs up doesn't mean that lead is dead. That lead can still be converted into an appointment, I promise, and a sell, even though they may have hung up the first time. So thank you, Antonio. Great question. Focus and getting stronger on the phone, stronger belief in general. Dialing days are sacred. What's up, Michael? Dude, thank you for the question, buddy. Yeah. I completely agree. More like a statement. I completely agree. Getting strong. Everybody can get stronger on the phone. Overcoming objections and calling leads, man, is some of the most common objections that I hear. The biggest thing where agents can improve. Joshua says activity. Dude, it's all about activity. That's what we preach in our sales room. Bob, I concur with you, sir. On Sunday evenings, I'm getting more done with prospects on Facebook Messenger and groups Absolutely, buddy. Just called 8 leads 30 minutes ago. Got 3 appointments and 3 people who said they weren't interested at all. Dude, well done, man. So if you think about it, okay, you're sitting at like 40%. You've only talked to 6 of the 8. You've still got 2 open. Maybe you'll end up with one of those. Then you're at a 50% appointment set ratio off of leads, which is great, man. That's awesome. And then you recall those other 3 leads again tomorrow, the next day, or flip them to somebody else as if you never heard that they weren't interested. And maybe you pick up one of those. Before you know it, you've got you called 8 leads, and you got 8 leads, and you end up with like 5 appointments. Just think outside the box. Be creative. Just because they say they're not interested, just because they say they don't like you, doesn't mean you can't flip them and end up helping them out. Other than prospecting and appointments, what other activities are essential money-making opportunities? Thank you, Chad. It's a great question. What's up, Dave? Essential money-making opportunities. I like that, Chad. Dude, if we don't make money unless we ask people to buy, then doing an activity other than something that gets us in front of people doesn't make us any money. So I concur. Terry says, my last objection last week, appointment was set the week prior. Lady walks to the door. I'm going to paraphrase if you're not watching on YouTube. One of the funniest comments I've ever seen. The lady walks to the door without clothes, says, you were supposed to be here last week. Leave my house now. I mean, that one may be tough to overcome. You know what? I'm with you. I can understand you're upset. I get it. And I made a mistake. I should have showed up a week ago, but I'm going to make it right. I'm going to give you a chance to put some clothes on. I'm going to make a quick call, and then I'm going to come in and help you. I like that true story, though. Antonio, thank you. You got it, buddy. What other Matthew Murray in the house? Where do you guys feel like you can improve? What questions do you guys have? Everyone can improve somewhere. We were able to improve the 8% Nation Conference website today. I walked through and tried to make the website a little more attractive. Some of the things that we added to the 8% Nation Insurance Conference website, we included all the things that you get with a ticket and the things that you don't get with certain tickets. So to kind of give you guys an idea, we added some different copy. Get inspired by keynote speakers and spotlight sessions. Enjoy networking with other agents. Visit our vendor booths and sponsors. Experience the 8% vibe. There's going to be a freaking vibe at this conference. Listen and laugh with celebrity MC John Petz. He's amazing. He's awesome. I'm going to pause and respond to some Facebook stuff. Calling on new prospects versus calling on existing clients. What's your percentage breakdown? Dude, I'm always chasing new prospects. Yeah, I may call some existing clients every now and then, 6 months, annual review, whatever. But, dude, I'm all about increasing my book of business. Speed on my presentation. Dude, that's good, man. That's good. I would say, dude, we can all do where it gets me into trouble, Matthew, big time, buddy, is having 8 appointments or 10 appointments in one day and then trying to rush through those appointments. By doing that, I never build the relationship like I know I can. I never build value like I know I can. I don't give that specific client my 100% undivided attention. And then I end up grabbing the low-hanging fruit and end up with a lower closing ratio, all because I got in a hurry. I'm super slow and methodical. Dude, that's why you do so well, man. That's why you're an awesome agent. They like that. They respect that. It shows that you care. That good-looking dude coming in all suave, being kind, being respectful, being genuine, showing you care. Dude, they'll love that. Robert says, thank you for showing credibility and integrity. Dude, you got it, buddy. Also, listen and laugh with a celebrity MC. Soak up the special VIP stadium seating. See the map for we're building a stadium seat map. Access to Friday night's private party. Friday night's party is going to be nuts, man. That's going to be a blast. Great time for networking. What's up, Donald? Who are your best referral partners? That's a great question. One of the biggest things that I've seen with agents is my dad will do well over 6 figures, all from his networking group and referrals. He's going to speak at the conference, something you guys need to see and hear. He's one of the best in the business at Brian Askins, owner of Secure Insurance Group. He's one of the best in the business at making money off of Dude, Dale Carnegie, winning how to win friends and influence people. He does it by having a networking group and getting referrals. He'll always make a couple $100,000 a year just off referrals. It's incredible. It's awesome. It's super impressive too. Helping agents understand they can go out and close in a polo, shorts, and tennis shoes. Dude, you probably could. I don't know. I agree with the polo. You can close if you're good, man. You can close in anything. I'm not a shorts or tennis shoes guy, but dude, man, if you're good at your job, you can close in anything. Will you stream the conference for people who can't make it to Tennessee? I don't know, man. I'm not positive on that yet. I'm really not. What's up, Anna? Or Anna, either way. So I'm not positive on whether we'll stream it or not. There's a lot of logistics when it comes to that, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Dude, just get a freaking ticket and get there so I can meet you, Chad. Rob says, hey, I prefer seeing people face-to-face. What would be a good number to see per day to meet the income I want? Dude, what's the income you want? Because if the income is, you know, two or three grand a week, two, 3, 4 grand a week, then you need to sit with 10 people. If it's more, you need to sit with more. Let me know about the Snapchat filter. Dude, Matthew Murray's going to hook us up with a Snapchat filter for the conference and make this thing sick. I'm excited about that, man. Cody, come on, man. Let's do it huge at Nissan. Nissan Stadium, man. How crazy is that? Will it be video recording? I don't know if we'll record it and sell it after. We've got some prime speakers, and you guys know with these big speakers, some of them don't want you to stream live. Some of them don't want you to sell their stuff later. So there's a lot of logistics. The biggest thing I can say is I don't know, but what's up, Matt? The biggest thing is my graphics designer. The biggest thing I can say is just get to the conference. I'm gonna shake your hand. I'm gonna give you a big old hug. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna network. We're gonna hang out at the bar at the hotel. We're gonna hang out after. We're gonna hang out under the lights at Titan Stadium. We're gonna hang out at the party. We're going to hang out and talk to some vendors. We're going to have a blast. I'm going to have a lot of fun with you guys. Are you still telemarketing and selling over the phone? Always. Maybe not me personally, but I've got a call center that does just that. What was some of the other stuff? You guys heard about the networking opportunities. The celebrity MC. What's up, Clay? Soaking up the special seats, man. Getting close to the stage. Unlimited drinks and snacks in the VIP lounge, baby. Access to the Friday night's party, private party. Skip the lines with speedy check-in. The super special touch the stage premier seating. You want to better touch the stage. Trust me. It's going to feel good in your hands. Exclusive backstage. Drop the mic during the live Q&A with your best question. Dude, some of you may have a chance to ask the speakers a question during the live panel Q&A. What's up? Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate everybody. Game-changing one-on-one coaching session with me. If you have a premier ticket, you're going to get a one-on-one coaching session with me for free. That's a $500 value that you'll be able to get after actually get after the conference. So do me a favor. I'm not gonna pitch you. Just get your ticket. I mean, shoot, you want to hang out? You want to hang out? You want to make some money? You want to change your life? Make sure you get a polo. How did you start your telesales group as everyone licensed that makes a phone call? Or how would I start something like that? They don't have to be licensed unless they're actually selling the product. So if they're just pre-qualifying someone and engaging interest and seeing if they have how their health is and that kind of stuff, they don't have a license. They can then transfer the call to you and you can close it and take it from there. So that's a good question though. I actually got that quite a bit. That's Terry on YouTube. So thank you, buddy. How else can you guys improve, man? How else can you guys improve? Everyone can improve in some way. Where do you feel like you can improve the most? And don't tell me you can't, because everyone can improve. Grant Cardone, Ray Lewis, Tim Story, Coach Michael Burt, Dave Coble, the sales director at Secure Agent Mentor, myself. Dude, we can all improve. You guys know that. Come on. Is List Shack up to date to use for cold calling? It's always going to be a little bit older data because it's freaking $50 a month. What do you expect? But it's still decent. I would say if you want a little bit more accurate, cheap data, I would say Sales Data Pro is probably a little more accurate. Nice. You got it, buddy. Thanks, man. Dylan Boone, what's up, man? Two questions. Who's gonna be at the conference? Soaking up the VIP party, soaking up the celebrity MC, the backstage, all the fun stuff. And where do you guys feel like that you can improve the most? Where I feel like I can improve the most is I think really big. I have a ton of big aspirations. You guys have heard my goals on video before. But I still have days where, you know what, maybe I don't believe in myself like I should. I'm human. That's crazy. I need to work on follow-up. Dude, I'm with you there because I believe everyone should buy on the very first call or the very first appointment. So I honestly ignore follow-up a lot of times. That's bad to say, but extreme. But by me believing that, I create urgency in the prospect, and I get a crazy closing ratio because I believe in urgency. I believe in no callback rule. I'm sold on closing today, right now. And if that's the way you are, that's what you believe, the client will feel that. Extreme drive meets excellent intelligence equals you, brother. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Clay. Appreciate that, man. Dude, I'm freaking driven, man. I'm driven more than ever, buddy. I appreciate you noticing. Thank you, buddy. Keep doing your thing. Been fun following your journey up the mountain, man. Dude, Clay is going to make me cry live on camera, baby. Thank you, buddy. That's awesome, man. I am meeting that Clay dude at 8% Nation Conference. If I meet anybody, if I meet anyone, dude, I'm meeting you. I promise. Dave, I'll be there, dude. I'll be there with you, Dave. I'll be there with you, buddy. Thank you, bro. How do you teach urgency? Is it teachable or is it in you? Victoria will be there, and I can improve and keeping things simple. I like that. Everyone can keep that. I would agree with that. Sometimes we overcomplicate stuff. Sometimes we need to keep things simple, stupid, right? The old KISS method. Dave says, is urgency teachable? If you've ever done a coaching session with me, you've noticed that I like to create urgency. I like to teach you guys how to close on the very first call. I believe that if an appointment can be closed, 90%, I believe about 95% of the appointments, I believe if it's possible to close on the first appointment, or if a sale's to be made ever, then you could close about 95% of the time on the very first appointment. It is teachable, but it also has to be in you. If you're not aggressive enough and don't believe enough that you're going to close right now, then you probably, what's up, James? Then you probably never will. I would say, for instance, I was on the phone with a potential sponsor, a dialing company today out of another country. And I told them, the guy was kind of giving me the runaround. They're a good company. They're good dudes. But he's like, dude, the COO makes that decision, man. I said, well, dude, put me on the phone with the COO, man. Go up to his office, hijack him, and put me on the phone with him for 60 seconds. Now, is that aggressive? Yeah. But if I don't ask, I'll never receive. If I don't create urgency, I'll never get attention. And if I don't believe that I'm going to get to talk to the COO, then they will never believe that I'm going to get to talk to the COO. It all starts with you. I was closing 9 out of 10 2 years ago. I'm closing 1 to 2 out of 10. Yikes. Dude, Terry, what happened, man? Dang, dude. We got to fix that, brother. I'm here to help, man. We got to get you back. 9 out of 10 is ridiculous. Like it's insane. It's really insane. Brandon's texting me up there. Cody, can we get more role playing with you and Coble even after next week? You guys have the skills, bro. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Dave and I will be doing some live role playing on Deal Breakers next week. We got to be doing that more often. I'm gonna beat him in the freaking water challenge this next week on Deal Breakers. Dave's watching on Facebook right now. He's hilarious. He's awesome. We got an awesome team, dude. What percentage of the time do you find the client has everything they need? If they don't have you, they don't have all they need, right? I'm a believer. I believe that if they don't have me, they don't have it all. I would say if I run 100 appointments, that's a good question, Matthew. If I run 100 appointments, I would say about only about I would say only about 3 to 4% of the time do they actually have all they need, and they don't need me in any way. So it's pretty low. We can always get more role playing. We need more role playing. Dude, why do you guys think I drink smart water? Because I need more of that excellent intelligence that Clay was talking about. Right? We can all get smarter. Hey, if you're watching on Facebook, please share this out. Do me a monster favor and share this Facebook live stream. That'd mean a lot. I really, really appreciate that. Also, what other questions do you guys have? What's up, Bob, on YouTube, man? How can you guys improve? How do I get more referrals? Bob from YouTube, how do I get more referrals? The first step is ask. Ask and you shall receive. There's a lot of complicated ways. Iron sharpens iron, dude. There's no doubt. Dave and I we go at it pretty good, man. We definitely improve each other 100%. The way to get more referrals is ask. And there's a lot of complicated ways to ask for referrals. I've got a really simple method for asking for referrals. Mr. Jones, did you see any value from what we did here today? Kind of acting like maybe they didn't. And the client's going to say, yeah, you know what? Did you like this? Did you like this? What do you think, man? How'd this go? What was your overall feel of what we just did? I loved it. I thought it was great. Okay, perfect. Now, Mr. Jones, I'm about to ask you something. And when I ask you this, someone's going to pop in your head. When they do, I need you to tell me who pops in your head, okay? Mr. Jones, who else do you know that can use our services that I can also help? When I ask you that, someone popped in your head. Who popped in your head? Dude, somebody popped in my head. Somebody popped in your head. If they say, well, I don't know. Well, if you had to think about it, if you had to choose just one person that could also use my help, who would it be? Someone. I'm not the guy that wants 30 referrals. I'll take them, but do you have a better chance of getting a referral if you try to get 10? If you try to get them to write down 10, you're going to play the percentages. I've got a better chance of getting one name. That's a lot of the reason. That's a lot of the reason agents don't get referrals is they don't ask. And when they do ask, they don't repeat ask. You saw how the client said, oh, I don't know. Well, if you had to choose, who would you say? That's a repeat ask. You got to ask again and again and again until you get the answer you want. And not only do they not ask, do they not repeat ask, but they don't believe that they're actually going to get a name. The question always reveals the answers if you're looking. Exactly. That's exactly, Robert. You're totally right, buddy. What other questions can I help answer? In what other ways can you guys improve? If you use that referral question, Bob, beware, buddy. We got about 15 watching on YouTube, a couple on Facebook. If you do ask that question, Bob, you will end up getting a referral. So what's up, Brandon? So don't do it unless you want one referral from every house that you ever go to. That's the best way I know to get a referral. It's something I've been using for years. When I've used it and when I ask, I always get a name 100% of the time. And if you can get them to introduce you, it makes it even better. But some people don't ask. Well, because you're afraid of getting shut down. Have no fear. Overcome any obstacle. If you believe that something will happen, if you're 100% sold that whatever you're looking to accomplish will happen, then you won't give up so easy. Most people never ask because you don't believe you're going to get it. They don't ask for someone to walk them to the neighbor's house. They don't ask for someone to call that referral. They don't ask for a self-introduction because you don't believe it's going to happen. That's so genius. I love it. I'm going to use that tomorrow. Bob, use it tomorrow and then email me, Cody@securagentmentor.com, and let me know what you think, or shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger and let me know how it went. But you got to believe in it and you got to do it right, right? If you believe in it and you do it right and you do it aggressively and you do not stop until you get a name, guess what? You'll get a name. You'll get a name. If you guys do me a favor, go to 8percentnation.com. I believe you're going to go, or I wouldn't tell you to go, or I wouldn't ask you to go. Go to 8percentnation.com. Look at the premier ticket. I want to know what you guys are excited about the most from 8percentnation.com. From all those things that get included in that premier ticket. Is it listening and laughing with a celebrity MC, John Petz? Is it the, hey, dude, I want to touch the stage with those premier seats? Is it, hey, I get unlimited complimentary drinks and snacks in the VIP lounge? Is it the private party? Is it the networking opportunities? Is it the backstage access to get a chance to get some pictures with some people? Is it a chance to ask questions during Q&A? Is it a chance to get a free coaching session with me for later after the event? What is it? Thank you, Cody, as the family is coming home. You got it, buddy. That's cool, man. What is it? What is it? What's that one thing that you're most looking forward to about being at the event? Gerardo says, looking forward to knowing more info on your Spanish leads. Gerardo, dude, we have the best. I strongly believe, I am 100% sold that we have the best Spanish final expense leads on the market. That I'm not confident about a lot, but when I am confident, you guys know I'm confident. I'm very confident in that. Gerardo, if you haven't talked to Dave about our Spanish leads, I encourage you to call in the morning and talk to him. 833-40-AGENT. 833-40-AGENT. I'm confident we have the best Spanish. There's not a lot of Spanish final expense players on the market. That's not the reason why we have the best. The reason why we have the best is because they're darn good. I need to talk to Dave then. Dude, Gerardo Garcia. Meet Dave Coble. Gerardo Garcia is on YouTube. Dave's on Facebook. Dude, you've got to do that in the morning. What's up, Pat? You got to call him, buddy. I'm telling you, they will rock your world. Our Spanish leads are sick. I'm not saying that I'm going to sell them for you, but that's about how good it's going to feel because they're pretty solid, man. What if I get this question a lot, so I'm going to address it. It's conference related, but hey, what they say, Cody, what are you most excited about the conference? I'm most excited to see how I come out on stage. Some people think I'm going to dance. Some people think I'm going to run around the stage. Some people think I'm going to scream and yell. Some people think I may just walk out like I've been there before. I think that's the most common thing I get asked. I appreciate all the thumbs up. If you're joining on Facebook, please share this thing out. I think that's the most common thing I get asked is, hey, how are you going to come out? What are you going to talk about? What's your message going to be? What do you guys think my message is going to be at the 8% Nation Insurance Conference? What do you think my message will be at the 8% Nation Insurance Conference? Also, if you're just now joining, we've been answering some questions on self-improvement, on calling leads, on overcoming objections, on asking for referrals. Where do you guys think you can improve the most? Everyone can improve in some way. Where can you improve the most? When is Steve coming back on your live? I like him and Coble. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, Steve's a good dude, man. We got to get him back in there. Yep, Coble's a good guy too, man. We may have to get Steve and Coble on a show. Steve's a good dude. Steve's the agency director. Cody, quick question. Do you sell home and auto? How soon should I get my life and health license? I do not sell home and auto. We have one person in our local office that takes care of selling it for people that need it. I'm too impatient for home and auto. I'm not going to say that you can't make a lot of money selling home and auto. And I'm not going to say that home and auto isn't amazing. And I'm not going to say that home and auto isn't the easiest type of insurance to sell because everyone has a house and a car and it's mandatory to insure them. So, dude, it ain't rocket science. But it takes a lot of time. Either you have to buy a book that's already established or it takes some time to build up a home and auto business. And My first year, I want to make 100K. So I made $117,361.13. And that first year, I could have never done that selling home and auto. And you should get your life and health license yesterday. Sales closer Cody, will FE still be going strong during Medicare season? Yeah, really strong. I would say it's almost busier because you're just talking to more people. Cody, what signs like the no trespassing and no soliciting do you actually take serious or prevent you from door knocking? Legally, what can get you in trouble? I've been kicked, anybody that knows me, I've been kicked out of some no soliciting areas. I don't mess with no trespassing, okay? I don't mess with no trespassing. That can get me in some trouble. I've been kicked out of some no soliciting places. That is a good question, Jordan. I've been kicked out of some no soliciting places. Sometimes, what's up, Tate? Sometimes I didn't know they were no soliciting when I was door knocking. Sometimes I did know it. If you go more rural when you door knock, that'll be less of an issue. So, hey, Cody, in-home sales question. What's up, Henry? The Meinberg, the young stud stallion out of Ohio. Now, are people more prone to thinking about it when they're sitting on their comfortable couch versus sitting at a table? I like that. I will tell you this. Well, I know two immediate stories where someone said, I want to think about it. And I used I don't do callbacks. And I got the sale both times. I've been told it a lot, but two specific stories where they said, I want to think about it. I said, I don't do callbacks. I didn't say it just like that, but I said, hey, Miss Betty, unfortunately, I'm with you. I want to think about it too. I'm thinking about it right now. But unfortunately, I don't do callbacks. We have a personal rule in our office that we don't do callbacks. And the reasons why is people say they're going to think about it, and they really don't. Sometimes they pass away, and sometimes the family's mad at me. I want to take all that out of the equation. And so you have everything you need to make an informed decision. You need it, you want it, you can afford it. Heck, I'm giving you more coverage for less money, and I'm putting cash back in your pocket. Why don't you just take it? I recommend you do. And they did, and they do. So that's an aggressive, no hold bars way of avoiding that. I believe, and everyone has their own beliefs, but I believe 100% that if a sale can be made on the first call, that it can also be made. If a sale's ever going to be made, I can make it on the first appointment. That's what I'm getting at. If a sale can ever be made at any point in the future, I can make it on the first appointment. So if that's the case, believe in yourself. Burn the bridge. What's up, Haley? Burn the bridge. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can make the sale, and then go make it. So to answer your question, I had one of each, but I would say that they're more likely to say it if they're sitting on their couch versus sitting at a table. So if I had to choose. Cody, what would you say? If that's the case, then dude, sit at the table to avoid any chance of getting that objection. Cody, what would you say if they say they are not interested after the presentation? I would say you should have been told that 48 minutes ago. You should be gauging, you should be asking questions, engaging their interest along the way. So you should never hear that after the presentation. You should hear it early in the presentation. You could maybe hear it in the middle of the presentation, but dude, I'm never going to even go over the benefits and build the value and even give them a price if there's a chance of them not being interested. So that's a good question. That's good. All All right. What other questions you guys have before I call it quits? 9:51. It's past my bedtime, past my curfew. I got to be jacked up and excited for our sales meeting in the morning, or our team meeting. We won't call it a sales meeting. We'll call it a team meeting. Positive team meeting every Monday, every day, every morning, 9:05 a.m. We have about 23 people in that meeting every morning. It's my secure age mentor team. We all get together. 23 people. What's your advice, William? What's up, buddy? What's your advice for a guy who's just started working at State Farm and is getting 10 quotes a day to start? Is that good? From what I've heard, that's actually very good. But of those 10 quotes that you give, how many will you end up closing? That's my next question. I don't know the PNC game perfectly. I know it pretty well. I know some people that are in the PNC business. I've actually talked some numbers, talked some shop, and talked some numbers with people that are in the PNC business. 200 quotes a month. That's good if you're going to close 20% and write 40. Otherwise, if you're at 10%, you need to have quote 20 a day. So I'd say that's a really good start. You're doing more than most PNC guys. So, but why do more than most when you can do what you need to do? Cody, what if they say someone pitched them at a lower product, like KSKJ? I'm going to build value in me, and I'm going to make sure that we're comparing apples with apples. And then I'm going to say, you know what? Let's take time out of the equation. Let's not, you don't want to visit with 12 insurance people. I'm here. Either I'm assuming that we've had a great time, that you really like me and trust me. Am I right? Then let's see if we can get you approved, because you know that we both prefer to do business with us, with each other. You don't want to mess with anybody else. We don't want to mess with somebody over the TV or through the mail or over the phone. You want me. I want you. So let's see if we can get you approved. Let's see if we can work together. Our salesmen can't close any of the leads that we give them. I work with William. What's up, Jackson? What's up, Landon? If they can't close any, then they struggle on the phone. If they struggle on the phone, go make them door knock. Jackson says they claim that they're overwhelmed and our leads are so backed up that they never have time to get to customers immediately. Our customers always have to wait, and the impulse dies. Dude, time kills all deals. If you don't close it right now, then time will kill the deal. What's up, homie? What's up, buddy? Dave says training. Dude, your team needs a coaching session. Your team needs to either do a 10-person live coaching session with myself and Dave, or you need to fly me out to wherever you're at, because we can fix that problem. I'll have them closing deals. There's no urgency in their voice. They don't believe that they're going to close it. I challenge Jackson and William. I challenge you to get me on a coaching session or get me to your office wherever you're at. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, Landon. Thank you, brother. That dude's a good SEO. If you're looking for a good SEO company, Landon McCarter knows his stuff, man. I challenge you guys. Set up a coaching session, or bring me to your office and see if you guys don't start closing some deals. We start class to get licensed in August, so we'll close our own deals. Dude, get to closing them. Hey, the good thing is you've got leads, dude. If you guys have leads and you guys can generate quotes, that's the whole that's the name of the game. Cody, what is the best way to avoid a chargeback? It's inevitable, but normally if a chargeback happens, what's up, Bobby? If chargebacks, good question. If chargebacks happen, then generally two things happened. One of two things. I either didn't build a relationship with them well enough and the relationship wasn't there, or they didn't see the value in it later on when I wasn't there to describe the value to them. That's why I believe in taking time and building the relationship when I'm with them. and when they have the opportunity to build it right now. I'm always so crazy and enthusiastic and excited. Can you guys see me wearing down at 10 o'clock at night? That's a good question. Dude, as long as you guys ask, I don't care if you ask till 1 in the morning. I won't be here answering your questions. I mean, crap, I just drank a whole liter of water while I was talking to you guys. Dave, how about that for drinking weter? Dave ain't drinking water, right? You probably are drinking water. You guys got to watch Deal Breakers with Dave. We have a lot of fun. We call 400 people a day and get around 10 to 15 quotes a day each. So I can see why our salesmen are overwhelmed. That's why we need to be licensed so we can fill the pipeline. Thanks for the advice, Cody. Dude, you're welcome, buddy. Dude, hey, it all starts with prospecting, man. It all starts with filling that pipeline. Once the pipeline's full, urgency, closing, and follow-up, especially in the PNC game. There's more follow-up in the PNC game than anything else. How many quotes do you share initially, and do you aim low or high on the sales scale? When I am in person, I give 3 options. I start higher. I give 3 options in descending order. So I'll throw out, $100, $70, and $50, something like that. Some different options. I actually, you know what? One of the smartest men I learned how to pitch specific deals to was Vince North Star. He'll be at the conference, man, talking about telesales, especially telesales. I've always been one to give 3 options and do a 3-option close, especially in person, just because it's easier, because I've got a chance to build the value. I've got a chance to go through my 5 benefits presentation, and I'll walk through the benefits hand by hand, ask them, what's up, Roger? Dude's probably traveling the world right now, I guarantee it. And so when I go through my 5 benefits, and I'm literally asking them after each benefit, hey, this comes with a price lock, which is super important to my clients. My clients love that. The price will never go up. I'm assuming that's important to you. Do you like that? Is that important to you? Is a price lock important to you? It's trial closes. I'm getting feedback. So then I go through the 5 benefits, and I ask them. I also get acknowledgement after each benefit, and then I also get a overall acknowledgement at the very end. What's up, Will? I also get another overall acknowledgement at the end on which of those 5 they like the best. And then I'll give 3 options, make sure that the 3 options I give them come with all the benefits that they like. I give them 3 options in descending order. Hey, 20,000's $120, 15,000's $80, $90, and 10,000's 15,000, whatever I said is $60. Which of those 3 are you most comfortable with? Which of those 3 do you like? And then they pick one. If they don't, well, hypothetically, if you had to pick, which one would you go with? Not all 400 answer, by the way, for the record, Dale. This is true. Just got my first order of leads with you guys. I'm pumped to get them rolling on Monday. What's up, Timothy? Dude, good to hear, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate the business. Cody, give me some examples of your personal trial closes. Christy, Will, what's up? Is Ramiz still over at North Star? Ramiz Hakeem is there, man. He is. Yep. I like those guys, man. Vince, Ramiz, Aaron, Tony, all good guys, all partners of North Star Insurance Advisors. Vince will be speaking on how to successfully sell via phone at the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. That's going to be a blast. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be cool. What other questions can I help answer? What other questions do you guys have? We've had a ton of questions and comments on YouTube, so I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. What other question can I help answer? What's holding you guys back from being able to make $100K, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, whatever it is? What's holding you guys back? What specifically do you need help with and improvement on? Cody, very interested in your challenge. Would love a coaching session with you. We work in the beautiful city of Austin. I would enjoy having you. Dude, Jackson, call my office in the morning, 833-40-AGENT, and ask for Dave, and he'll give you the details. We can do it through Zoom and have a video conference, or we can talk about options to bring us down to Austin to train your office in person for like a whole day. So that'd be fun, buddy. Thank you very much for the kind words. That'd be a blast. We're here to help any way we can. Are there any other questions that you guys have specifically on I need help with appointment setting? I love your cold calls live. It's all about being confident in your ability and asking, man. I enjoy the cold calling, the live cold calling with Cody every Tuesday at 2. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun, man. That's a good time. Any other comments or questions before we wrap it up? You guys are amazing. Have an incredible night. Thanks for watching. Give us some thumbs up as we roll out. As I roll out. Awesome, man. Hopefully I'll speak with you soon. Have a good night. Thank you, guys. Have an awesome rest of your night. Have an incredible day tomorrow. And make sure you check out Agent Nation live at 2 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow. Myself and Dallas will be talking about why agents fail and how we make sure that you guys don't fail. Thanks so much. Have an awesome night. We'll see you next time. Hey, go check out 8% Nation. I just updated some new stuff on that website. You guys got to see that.